anytime you get a bunch of your friends together and you're able to go out, go to a hockey game, just go to dinner together, that's a great time. These are guys that, a lot of guys you spent some of the best times of your life with, the most difficult times, but also some of the best times. And, it's been 15 years and it's just great to reconnect with the majority of them that I haven't seen since. This is the guys you served with. This is the guys you went through, the hardest times, some of the most difficult times of your life. And you love those guys. But I think there's an immense amount of healing here. Just reconnecting and talking through some of the things that we did, and I can only highly recommend it.
So I think the most enjoyable thing for me this week has been one, seeing everybody. That's probably the most, but also with structure, to talk about things. Because a lot of times I think if you just gather in a group, you don't really engage in some of the things that we needed to. So having the guidance on that really helped. It helped open up some communication. We talked about things, talking about just really unpacking everything, as opposed to just meeting up as a group, drinking beers, doing a toast or whatever and leaving. The fact that we had some counselors nearby, people that could guide discussion, I think has been, for me, most impactful. I would say to anybody that's on the fence about attending that, you got to let go of your reservation and come, because it's really important to unpack these wounds, especially from deployment, from war, from the things we've seen. I think a lot of guys, especially military, look at things like this. They go to war, they do these things, they have these challenges, and they bury it. And those manifest later in life, be it with family, in relationships, and you see guys really fall apart. And I think something like this is kind of a little intervention. Like, hey, look, like other people are going through it too. I think that's one of the biggest things. I think they would see they're not alone. If somebody's out there, they have a reservation. One, they're not alone in having that reservation, but when they get here, they'll see they're not alone in having those struggles, because everybody else is going through something too. And it's not until you get with people that have been through it and gone through it and talked through the problems, like, hey, what are you doing? I'm glad to see you. I'm not the only one. And you don't feel so isolated.
It wasn't until we did the hero walk that it really sunk in, and I really appreciated being here. Just seeing the love and appreciation and gratitude that people took their time to show us. They could have been at home watching TV and not give a crap about us, but they actually came out, stood there with flags, and made us feel a little bit whole, if that's a good way to say it, a little bit whole again. I'll just thank you guys for all you do for us. I mean, y'all didn't have to, but y'all did. And I mean, speaking for me, I mean, I'm very grateful, and I'm sure the guys are, that you guys gave your time, gave your sweat to get this weekend for us. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Grateful.